Welcome to Hocify, your one-stop shop for e-commerce solutions. Hey there, everyone. Max here, your friendly neighborhood dropshipper. Ever feel like you're drowning in information? You spend hours scrolling through forums, getting lost in a sea of articles, and still feel clueless about what's actually trending? You're not alone. The pressure to constantly research new products and stay ahead of the curve is a real struggle for dropshippers like us. Remember that feeling of frustration when you finally stumble upon a hot product, only to find it's already flooded with competitors? Or worse, you invest in a trend you thought was the next big thing, but it ends up flopping like a deflated beach ball? Yep, I've been there too. But guess what? There's a way out of this research rabbit hole. It doesn't have to be a time-consuming nightmare. Here's the good news. I figured out a system that transformed market research from a headache into a powerful tool. Now, before you grab your coffee, or maybe a second one, if you're feeling the research struggle, let me tell you this. You don't need to be a data whiz or a social media guru to make this work. What you need is a simple, actionable plan that anyone, and I mean anyone, can follow. So, are you ready to say goodbye to wasted hours and hello to efficient, effective market research? Buckle up, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to share 5 practical steps that will turn your market research game upside down and free up your time to focus on what really matters: building a thriving dropshipping business. Get ready to take notes, ask questions later, and most importantly, get ready to reclaim your precious time. Please note, after the story, if you missed something, please check out the description to access the transcript for more details on our website, hocify.com, and join my newsletter to receive actionable content and e-commerce tips weekly. No spam ever, I promise. All right, let's dive into step number 1, embracing the power of automation. Remember those endless hours spent scrolling through forums and articles, feeling like you're searching for a needle in a haystack? Well, say goodbye to those days. Here's the thing. You don't need to be a tech whiz to leverage automation tools. There are plenty of user-friendly options out there that can become your research partners, saving you tons of time and effort. Think of it like this. Instead of manually searching for every single piece of information, you can set up these tools to do the heavy lifting for you. They'll track popular keywords and conversations related to your niche, sending you alerts whenever something interesting pops up. Here are some examples of powerful automation tools. Google Trends. This free tool from Google allows you to see how often specific keywords are searched for over time. You can even compare different keywords to see which ones are generating the most interest. This is a fantastic way to identify potential trending products that your competitors might be missing. Social listening platforms. These tools monitor social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook, allowing you to track conversations about specific topics, brands, or even hashtags. They can also help you identify influencers in your niche and see what they're talking about. Now, the key here is to be specific in your searches. Don't just type in broad keywords like gadgets or clothing. Instead, niche down and focus on specific categories within your niche. For example, if you're interested in selling phone accessories, you could use keywords like wireless chargers, phone cases for iPhone 15, or pop sockets. By using automation tools and being specific in your searches, you can cut through the noise and focus on the information that's most relevant to your business. This will save you a ton of time and ensure that you're always on top of the latest trends. So, what are you waiting for? Start exploring some automation tools and see how they can transform your market research process. Remember, the goal here is to work smarter, not harder, and these tools are here to help you do just that. All right, step 2, focusing on the right metrics. Imagine you're walking through a jungle, trying to find a hidden treasure. You're surrounded by all sorts of information, like different paths, types of plants, and animal sounds. But how do you know which clues are actually leading you to the treasure and which ones are just distractions? That's where metrics come in. They're like your treasure map in the jungle of market research. They help you cut through the clutter and focus on the data that actually matters for your dropshipping business. But here's the thing. There are tons of metrics out there, and it's easy to get overwhelmed. So, instead of trying to track everything, we need to identify the key metrics that will give us the clearest picture of a product's potential. Here are 3 essential metrics to focus on. Search volume. This tells you how often people are searching for a specific keyword or product online. Higher search volume generally indicates higher demand, which is a good sign for potential sales. Competition level. This tells you how many other dropshippers are already selling the same product. High competition can make it harder to stand out and make sales, so it's important to find a balance between high demand and manageable competition. Average selling price. This tells you the typical price at which similar products are selling online. This information helps you determine your own pricing strategy and ensure you're making a profit. By focusing on these three key metrics, you can quickly assess the potential of a product and make informed decisions about whether it's worth adding to your store. Remember, it's not just about finding the most popular product. It's about finding the right balance between demand, competition, and profitability. Here's a bonus tip. Don't be afraid to dig deeper and explore other relevant metrics depending on your niche. For example, if you're selling phone cases, you might also want to consider factors like material, size compatibility, and brand popularity. The key takeaway here is to be strategic and focus on the metrics that matter most for your specific business goals. By doing so, you can avoid getting lost in a sea of data and make smart decisions about your product selection. Now, go forth and find your dropshipping treasures. All right, step number 3, leveraging community wisdom. Remember that feeling of being stuck on a problem, then suddenly finding the solution after talking to a friend or colleague. That's the power of community. It's about tapping into the collective knowledge and experience of others in your niche. Think of it like this. You're not the only dropshipper out there navigating the ever-changing world of trends. There's a whole community of people who share your passion and struggles. They've likely encountered similar challenges and discovered valuable insights along the way. Here are some ways to leverage community wisdom for your market research. Join online forums and communities. There are countless online forums and groups dedicated to dropshipping and specific niches. These platforms offer a space to ask questions, share your findings, and learn from the experiences of others. You can find valuable information on trending products, reliable suppliers, and even marketing strategies. Engage with social media groups. Many dropshippers and industry leaders are active on social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter. Join relevant groups, follow influential figures, and participate in discussions. This is a great way to stay up to date on the latest trends, get insights into consumer behavior, and even connect with potential partners and collaborators. Attend online and offline events. Industry conferences, workshops, and meetups offer fantastic opportunities to network with other dropshippers and learn from experts. These events often feature talks, panel discussions, and networking sessions, allowing you to gain valuable knowledge and build connections within the community. Now, remember, don't just be a passive observer. Actively participate in these communities. Ask questions, share your own experiences, and help others out whenever you can. Not only will you gain valuable insights, but you'll also establish yourself as a trustworthy member of the community. Here's a bonus tip. Be mindful of the information you encounter. While online communities can be a valuable resource, it's important to critically evaluate the information you receive. Not every piece of advice will be accurate or relevant to your specific situation. Use your judgment and do your own research before implementing any suggestions. By leveraging the power of community, you can gain access to a wealth of information and insights that would be difficult to find on your own. This will enhance your market research efforts, broaden your perspective, and help you make informed decisions for your dropshipping business. So, get out there, connect with your fellow dropshippers, and unlock the power of the community. All right, on to step number 4, becoming a savvy influencer follower. Imagine you're in a crowded marketplace, trying to find the hottest new food stalls. You could wander around aimlessly, hoping to stumble upon something delicious. Or you could follow the crowds and see where the lines are forming. The same principle applies to market research. While scouring forums and communities is valuable, you can also gain valuable insights by following successful dropshippers and influencers in your niche. These individuals are often at the forefront of trend spotting, and their actions can offer clues about what's hot and what's not. Here's how to be a savvy influencer follower. Identify successful dropshippers in your niche. Look for dropshippers who are selling similar products to you or targeting the same audience. You can find them through online communities, social media platforms, or even through dropshipping directories. Follow them on social media. Pay close attention to the products they promote, the topics they discuss, and how they engage with their audience. This can give you valuable insights into what's resonating with your target market and what types of products might be successful. Analyze their content. Don't just passively observe. Analyze their content strategically. Look for recurring themes and trends in the products they promote, the language they use, and the type of content they create. This can give you clues about what's working well for them and what you can potentially adapt for your own business. Remember, it's not about copying, it's about learning. While you can gain inspiration from successful influencers, it's crucial to remember that copying their every move won't guarantee success. Instead, use their insights as a starting point to develop your own unique brand identity and marketing strategy. Here's a bonus tip. Don't just follow the biggest names. Sometimes, smaller, niche influencers can offer even more valuable insights for your business, as they might be more closely aligned with your specific target audience. By following successful dropshippers strategically, you can gain valuable insights into current trends, understand what resonates with your target market, and discover new product ideas. Remember, the goal is to learn from the best and use that knowledge to create your own path to success. So, put on your detective hat and become a savvy follower of the dropshipping influencer world. All right, folks, we've reached the final step: testing, analyzing, and refining. Remember, market research is an ongoing process. It's not a one-time thing you do before launching a product. It's a continuous cycle of learning and adapting that ensures your business stays ahead of the curve. Here's the deal. You can gather all the data and insights in the world, but until you put them into action and see what works, it's all just theory. So, the final step is to test your findings and use the results to refine your approach. Here's how to implement the test, analyze, refine loop in your dropshipping business. Start small. Don't jump in and invest heavily in a new product based solely on your research. Instead, start with a small batch and test it out. This will allow you to minimize your risk and gain valuable real-world data before committing to a larger investment. Track your results. Once you've launched your test product, closely monitor your sales data, customer feedback, and marketing performance. This will tell you how the product is resonating with your target market and whether your initial research was accurate. Analyze your findings. After the test period, analyze the data you've collected. Identify what worked well, what didn't, and why. This critical thinking will help you learn from your experiences and make informed decisions for future product selection and marketing strategies. Refine your approach. Based on your analysis, refine your approach. If the product performed well, consider expanding your inventory. If it flopped, don't be afraid to cut your losses and move on to the next opportunity. The key is to be flexible and adaptable, constantly learning and improving your market research and product selection skills. Here's a bonus tip. Don't be discouraged by failures. Every successful dropshipper has experienced their fair share of flops. The key is to learn from your mistakes, adjust your strategy, and keep moving forward. Remember, the test, analyze, refine loop is the key to turning market research insights into actionable strategies for your dropshipping business. By embracing this continuous learning process, you'll be able to stay ahead of the trends, make informed decisions, and ultimately, achieve dropshipping success. So, get out there. Test your ideas, learn from your experiences, and keep refining your approach to market research and product selection. Good luck. All right, everyone, that's it. We've gone over the 5 actionable steps that transformed my market research from a time-consuming headache into a powerful tool. Let's recap the key takeaways so you can start implementing these strategies in your own dropshipping journey. 1. Embrace the power of automation. Ditch the endless scrolling. Use tools like Google Trends and social listening platforms to automatically track trends and conversations, saving you tons of time and effort. 2. Focus on the right metrics. Don't get bogged down by data overload. Focus on key metrics like search volume, competition level, and average selling price to quickly assess a product's potential. 3. Leverage community wisdom. You're not alone. Join online forums, social media groups, and attend events to connect with other dropshippers, share experiences, and learn from their insights. 4. Be a savvy influencer follower. Learn from the best. Follow successful dropshippers in your niche and analyze their content to understand trending products, marketing strategies, and what resonates with your target market. Remember, it's about learning, not copying. 5. Test, analyze, refine. Market research is an ongoing process. Test your findings by launching small-scale trials, track your results, and learn from your experiences. Use this information to continuously refine your approach and stay ahead of the curve. By following these 5 steps, you can transform your market research from a chore into a powerful tool for discovering profitable products, staying ahead of trends, and ultimately growing your dropshipping business. Remember, don't be afraid to experiment, learn from your mistakes, and keep refining your strategies. Now get out there, dropshippers. Go conquer that market, and remember, you've got this. And please show your support, like and subscribe. Again, if you missed anything during the story, check out the description to access the transcript for more details on our website, Hocify.com, and join my newsletter to receive actionable content and e-commerce tips weekly. No spam ever, I promise. Share your thoughts in the comments to gain deep insights. Let's foster e-commerce skills together.